Alright, here we go. One lap to green here already in the NASCAR Cup Series race. So we're getting ready to go green flag here. I'm actually kind of surprised just how quick this thing is going. I was not ready. I don't actually even have the race logo. But yeah, so we're getting ready though for the start of this one. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. But yeah, welcome everybody to the live stream. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I certainly am. But yeah, so we're getting ready for the race start here. Alright, here we go. Let's get this race logo up as we are getting ready for the green flag here in the NASCAR Cup Series race. Alright, there's the race logo. EnjoyIllinois 300 up there. So here we go. Getting ready to go racing here at Gateway on the 1 1/4 mile oval here. Alright, got my fantasy lineup all set, and we are ready to go racing here. And green flag is out, and they are racing at Gateway. Kyle Busch launches from the pole position. Man, I'm excited to see that number 8 on the pole position. Curious to see what Kyle Busch can do, having the fastest car in the field. Mike McDowell having a pretty consistent run as well. It was another one that I saw in practice running pretty consistent, although he had a bit of an issue, I guess, in qualifying. I didn't get a chance to see his qualifying run, but he did not run very well. He's 21st on the start here. But Blaney showing some strength here, and he's gonna say Blaney leads lap 1. So Ryan Blaney, leads your first lap, and Tyler Reddick is already spun. Tyler Reddick's around. Oh no. Yep, Tyler Reddick in the McDonald's car loops it around, and we've got a yellow flag here in the NASCAR Cup Series race already. So, yeah. Whew, wow. Yellow flag already in the NASCAR race here. But, yeah, man. Welcome everybody to the live stream though. If you guys are new here, of course, leave a like on the stream, subscribe if you guys are new so we can get as many people in here as possible. But also let me know who you guys' pre-race pick is. I'm going Kyle Busch all the way here today. He's my personal favorite. I got the Kyle Busch shirt. We're ready. So definitely no bias at all as to who I'm rooting for. But yeah, Kyle. Totally. So, yeah. Though Ryan Blaney is going to have control of the restart when we get back around to the green flag after this yellow flag. But, yeah. So, yeah, this race, it's usually a pretty good one, the track. Because, yeah, the NASCAR Cup Series runs this race pretty well, I feel. Again, it's weird because it's kind of in between of a short track and an intermediate, but yeah, hopefully, but yeah, I'm curious to see how that ends up going. And Stenhouse ends up top 10 at the when the yellow flag comes out. Nice to see Stenhouse up there. I'd love to see Stenhouse get this win, but yeah, again, Kyle Busch is my pick. I'm using my head a bit there, not just complete bias, because my bias would say that, well, Kyle Busch is already locked into the playoffs. Let's get Stenhouse or Almirola or McDowell a win to try and get one of those guys there. But yeah, so yeah, not William Byron, but yeah, William Byron there in 7th. But yeah, Tyler Reddick with an early spin. That's below to his day. Normally he's a pretty consistent driver here, so yeah. Then we go next week. We go to Sonoma Raceway, which I am looking forward to. This is Sonoma 350. One of the better road courses for the NASCAR cars. They're on the classic layout without the carousel, which I felt like the NASCAR cars ran a little bit better. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that next week. But of course, we still got a long day of racing here. 240 laps here at Gateway. So, yeah, it's going to be a long day, but hopefully it's going to be a good day. But, yeah, so here we go. Again, let me know who you guys think is going to win. It looks like quite a few people have already kind of been putting it in. I see people cheering for LaJoy, Blaney back-to-back, Hendrick boys, even though no Chase, Ty Gibbs. I see someone mention Ty Gibbs is a good day, and William Byron. So it definitely seems like Hendrick has the majority so far, but yeah, it's still early. So 45 laps in stage one. That seems really quick. And I say this is actually going to be a really short race. So here we go. They're showing the onboard of Carson Hocevar here in the. Yeah, Hocevar lost a couple spots, because he got up and out of the groove, and then had to make a avoiding move on the track to avoid the other team. So yeah. Oh, yep. Corey LaJoy hit the switch in the car that killed the engine, so he's turned off the engine accidentally. But yeah, so that's fun. Gotta love the when you can't even keep the car on here. Hopefully he can keep it on the remainder of the race. But yeah. But yeah, so here we go. So they're going back to commercial break yet again as the cars roll down pit road. So yeah, we're just kind of having to wait here. But yeah, glad we managed to get everything going here though on roughly on time here. But yeah, so again, let me know who you guys think is gonna win this race. Maybe even who you guys think is gonna get the stage wins. But yeah, stage wins I know are a lot harder to predict early on in this race. Just kind of look down through the field real quick. Harrison Burton gained a spot. Again, it's kind of hard to. There's not much to be gained off of a one lap shootout essentially with the yellow flag, but yeah, Reddick was top 10 when he spun. Allmendinger 11th. He maintained 11th after all that. Ty Gibbs 14th. No one really majorly gaining. McDowell up 2 spots on the start. Larson up 1 or 2 spots. Just kind of looking down the list. And LaJoy obviously dropping a ton because of the kill switch issue. But yeah, not much else though. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, we're just kind of under caution here early on in the race, just waiting to get this thing back going. But yeah, should hopefully be back to racing shortly as they they just played their last commercial for me on the app, so should be back any minute with pit stops. Might not even be pit stops at this point. They might just be they might just be waiting for the restart. But Truex is up to 4th place here. Like Kevin Harvick dropped a 5th here, and oh no, they're throwing them. Why are they throwing the red flag? Is it rain? Is it raining at the track? Is someone in the chat at the track knowing why they are throwing the red? Because we got a red flag out here. I don't know why we got a red flag. We're gonna have to wait until we get back here, but yeah, we might be here for a minute. Oh, and they're showing a quick promo for the Dirt documentary, which again looks amazing. I haven't actually set aside time since I got back from Charlotte to watch any of it, but yeah, it looks amazing though. But yep. So we got a commercial, or we got a red flag here, which is gonna slow the pace of this race down a lot. And again, I'm curious to see why we threw the yellow and what it's for, because yeah. All right, so the 4th episode is gonna be on Tuesday, but yeah. A lightning strike in the area. Dang, so we're in a 30-minute hold. So, yep, 30-minute lightning hold here. But, yeah, so we're going to be here for at least a minute, so... Fear... Oh! As I say, showing off all the pyrotechnics, but, yeah, so cars are pulling down pit road. We're going to be here for a minute, so hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. I'm just gonna say we're gonna stay here through the red flag. We'll just chat it up, talk about the race, talk about some other stuff. But yeah, again, not much has happened because it's only been one lap that we've gone green. But yeah. Wait, they're showing Kyle Busch as the leader. I thought Blaney had the race lead when they threw the yellow, but yeah. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see here. Alright, so the camera guys have pulled their have been pulled off the roof here. Makes sense why you pull the roof guys off first, but yeah, so we're here under the yellow here. But yeah, so right now we're under a lightning hold here. It'll be a bit, but we should be able to fill the time though. But yeah. Again, not a very, it was just a straight lightning strike that just happened to be close. So hopefully, again, we can get back to racing here sooner than normal. But yeah, so right now though, just kind of getting ready for the yeah, they're showing the differences in the pit road here between 22 and 38 feet. So yeah, long break here in between the races, or in between the start and the restart here. But yeah, lightning delay though. This is gonna definitely halt the progress of this race quite. But yeah, again, we'll see if they officially announce that it's a 30-minute plus delay. I can try and get something together as an idea, but right now I'm not guaranteeing that it's a 30-minute hold. But yeah, the drivers are out the car. They've got their helmets off. Almost certainly, it's a minimum 30-minute delay here. That's typically that's typical NASCAR procedure here for a lightning delay like this. So they're going to a quick commercial break. I'm gonna go run and see what I can throw together for a for maybe a gaming section of this stream. Again, just kind of trying to find what I can do to fill this time, because again, it's a 30-minute hold. It's gonna be a while. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. So I'm gonna try and get my Switch hooked up real quick, and then we'll be getting some Pokemon gameplay, I guess, because it's what I could find real quick. But yeah, so. Just gotta figure out where I put my dock. Alright, I'm back. So I can't find my, I can't figure out where I put my switch dog glass. So, I guess we'll have to come up with something else, but I actually thought of something while I was working on that, so, let's see if we can get someone else in here for a, quick game of, NASCAR trivia. We won't do the same one that I've done before, because, first off, I've done that one before on the channel. But, yeah, so here we go. Welcome everybody to the live stream. If you guys are still here, we're currently under a lightning delay. Oh wow, my computer is really laggy right now. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can get a hold of somebody for a game of NASCAR trivia here. But yeah, so right now we're just kind of trying to get everything together here. Just in case we need a backup here, I'm gonna try and figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, let's get my camera in here real quick. But yeah, so we should hopefully again be ready to go here soon. Hopefully I can get this thing going. Let's see, photos. So, they're trying to find a good background photo here. So yeah, you guys can kind of see a little bit of this live editing that we're doing right now. Just trying to see if I can find something here. No, that's a square. Trying to find a trying to get a good background photo here. I guess we'll just put the stream thumbnail in the back. So here we go. But yeah, we're putting this off to the side there, and yeah. Oh. So, yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting here under the lightning delay right now. But yeah, so right now we're just trying to get through this this lightning delay here. But yeah, it's a long delay. Again, it's 30-minute guarantee. They just had another strike, so again, it basically just reset the count there. But yeah, so we should be green flag somewhat soon. Though, let me see if I can get a quick lightning delay logo to put in the corner so that everybody kind of knows. Can't seem to find a good. That'll do. So yeah, there we go. Weather delay in the corner, so hopefully everybody will kind of know what's going on. But yeah, so we're under a 30-minute weather delay here for the NASCAR Cup Series race. I got a friend who's going to be hopping on here in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and call him up here on Discord. Let me see if I can find him. There he is. So, yeah, here we go. That should be Smokey getting in here. Let's see. I'm going to have to... Smokey, I don't know if you can hear me yet. I'm going to need to go grab my headset real quick. Here we go. Come on. All right, there we go. Smokey, you there? All right, I can hear you too. Okay. And say, do you have a camera that you can turn on so that I can put you up on the stream? Alright, there we go. There we go. Yep. Alright. So, just gonna try and go ahead and get you in here. But, yeah, so... figure a fairly easy one, we can, for kind of a trivia thing we can do is just kind of going higher or lower. So, one of us will say, for example, I'm just going to throw this one out there, like William Byron wins, and then we'll try and figure out higher or lower. Yeah, nope. Yep. Yeah, no worries. Oh. Alright. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a minimum of a 30-minute delay, so I figure it's from the most recent strike, guaranteed. Yeah. Yeah, the weather has been awful here. Yeah. I just know work was not that great because of it. Because, yeah, they had me working outside, and it's like, yep. I just got back from the rain delay at Charlotte, and then I go and end up out working outside in the rain today. Yeah, well, and I knew I could stay the entire day if need be, so. Yep. Come on. Yeah, and I'd say traffic actually wasn't much of a problem at all this week at Charlotte. That was actually surprising. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing with being down in a central area to the sport is that you have that option to just kind of go up for a day and see a race or two. And say unless Matt ends up in the Cup race. A lot of drivers needing backups this year, but I don't know depth in terms of talent. Well, Ben Rhodes, that's kind of the thing, is that he. Yeah, well, and of course you got the fact that he's currently inside that top 15 right now. I think he's 13th. Yeah, Harrison Burton's 13th right now. No, he's 27th, I think. Well, yeah. Yeah, well, and again, you got to factor in that Wood Brothers car is nowhere near as good as it used to be back when Blaney drove it. I don't know. I mean, yeah, if he had sponsorship, it certainly would have been easier. Well, I guess we'll see. But again, kind of with Rackley, that's a team-specific sponsor, though, too. Yeah. Again, I think he'll need to win a race. He'll actually need to, like, dominate a race win at some point in the trucks. Yeah. Because that's the thing. Well, yeah, and then you look at the guys behind him, and there isn't a ton of talent down there beneath him. Yeah, but of course you got the fact that Sanchez has looked really good. I wouldn't want to chance that one. Yes. Yeah. And then you got, again, like the Gray brothers could both win at I'm trying to think, what do we have for like wild card? Road course is probably going to be the big question mark. I mean, I know. Yeah. All right. All right. So. All right. Well, I think we're pretty much set up for the stream for having both of us on there. So, do you want the first? Do you want to go first with coming up with the trivia that I have to try and guess, or do you want me to go first? All right. I'm just gonna grab my phone here to make sure I can keep double check here on it. Hmm. Okay. All right. Let's go with. Let's go with William Byron's stage wins so far this year. You know, say how many you think he's got? Do you know? Yeah. Uh, Higher. Yeah, 3 race wins. Yeah, he's got a little higher. It's 7. Yeah, 7 stage wins already this year, alongside 8 top 10s and 7 top 5s on the season so far for him. And wow, their internet at the track is almost as bad as mine at home. Because I'm listening into the broadcast in case they talk about getting drivers back in the cars here. But yeah, so I'll let you go this time on with some trivia for me to try and guess. Okay. Or we could just keep talking NASCAR go for a bit, because again, yeah, fair enough. Yep. So yeah, looking at the yeah, I think the big. Well, he's only won 2 races total, so that's I think the thing that a lot of people kind of forget is that he didn't win a ton last year, despite winning. Yeah, he won Dega and he won the that yeah, and he won Circuit of the Americas, and those were his only 2 wins last year. I think he'll get a win. The question is, I think the bigger question is, can he make the playoffs this year? Because it's been a while since he made the playoffs. He need, yeah, and also just kind of looking at the fact that you got to be able to, because I think a lot of us are assuming that Bowman will manage to maintain being in. I think a lot of people are expecting Chase Elliott to win a race and bump his way in, and that's going to take more and more potential spots. You don't think so? Even with all the road courses coming down the stretch? Okay. Well, I'm curious that because we haven't yet seen him on a road course yet this year in Cup, because obviously he missed whatchamacallit earlier this year. He missed Circuit of the Americas, so I think next week will be a big test to kind of show whether or not he has the speed to win on the Sonoma. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, that's because all of NASCAR's off the week after next for, I think that's Father's Day weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think it's pretty close to that point. Just think the question is who gets that seat. I think is the bigger thing. Is that, well, and that's kind of the question is, do you make a change just to try and do something, or do you yeah, say you Burton had quite a bit of success in that. But you also had Harrison Burton was coming off an Xfinity season with a lot of momentum as well. Yeah, he had a top 5 at Indy Road Course that last year, because all the rookies got a top 5 pretty much. Gilliland, him. Yeah, and again, well, and that's because he's running in the 20s. I mean, it's the same thing that everybody used to say about Stenhouse, was that because he runs, because he was always run kind of in that 15th to 20th place or worse, he's always right there with Rex. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, and I mean, again, kind of the big thing is, again, I would be looking for who are you going to replace him with before talking about kicking him out. Because you don't kick him out of that... Oh, they... Yeah, but, yeah, so... Yeah. Because I think if you're going to replace him with somebody, I'm thinking Zane Smith's going to be the guy. I just don't know if you want to jump him straight from trucks to Cup. I mean, I think he definitely looks good enough, but... Yeah, I just wonder if, again, do you want to jump somebody right up into the NASCAR Cup Series